Hello twin flames, welcome to my channel and welcome to your daily energy check. Today we're going to do a classic spread but with the ancestor message in mind. We will actually pull an ancestor message from the Angel and Ancestors Oracle deck to begin with, and then we will set the intention for this reading to get the guidance from the guides, from the ancestors that are present, that are open to share information and to provide some guidance for Twin Flame Collective at this time. So let's get started right away. I hope you guys are doing great. Hope you had a great Christmas. In some countries they celebrate this day as a holiday as well, like a Boxing Day or St. Stephen's Day or what have you. So if you are still celebrating, then definitely happy holidays. And if you're just celebrating just because it's this time of the year and you feel festive and you just taking some time for yourself, that's awesome as well. And of course, remember, if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all of your comments, all of your feedback, guys. This is important to me. And of course, don't forget to check out your 2025 predictions. That's already published on my channel. All right, so feminines, you've got the Seer card. See beyond the current situation. That's the quintessential tarot reader kind of energy. But to me, what it means is, well, actually, we will get a message. Let's see. Like, it's not really about divination as such. It's about seeing beyond the current challenges, limitations, whatever may be disappointing or demotivating to you. Clairvoyance isn't just about predicting the future. It's about being able to see clearly enough to create your best future. You're being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening now. Don't allow your ego or doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, know you're in an energetic holding space. You're in an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates a path that is more favorable to you. Angels of light are upgrading your energy so that your experiences can be more enjoyable. You're moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening. So stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize. All right, that was an uplifting message. Let's see what we have for Divine Masculine Collective. The Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. Let's see. You have a powerful animal within that can be wild, protective, instinctive, or even calm. Animals don't second guess how they feel, they just express it, and you can learn from that. When this card arises, it's important to connect with how you really feel, how you want to feel, and what you really need. Take the time to connect with your animal energy and express it naturally. Let even the fiercest energy move through you before returning to your natural state. It will teach you a lot about your gifts and how you can grow. And what I also just heard is it might help to actually spend some time in nature, so you connect to that natural state. You know, that's where we're supposed to be, where we're supposed to live. So that might help connect to the spirit of the place, the spirit of maybe body of water that could be in the area of the trees, maybe animals that you will see, right? And that will invoke that energy within you. Okay, let's go into the reading itself. I'll use I keep forgetting what it's called. It's Tarot Grand Lux. All right, mixing it up a little. Haven't used this deck in a while. Let's see. If you're hearing something cooking, it's just my dinner cooking in the kitchen, so I apologize, but these days there's a lot going on. And as you know, I'm also preparing for my trip that I'm leaving for just in a couple of days, so need to multitask as much as possible. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups. I like that there is also a toast here. So to me, it very much reflects like the spirit of the holidays when we get together. In most cultures, it means getting together at the table, you know, toasting, special occasions, or even the holidays, and wishing everybody love and luck. So make use of this timing to not just wish all the best to other people, but also see what does that picture look like for yourself. So in essence, you're not just sending those messages to other people around you, but you're also ready to receive, because they will be wishing you luck and love and everything else just as much. And if you already have a better idea what it is in your reality, what does it look like for you, then it's going to be a lot easier to receive that. It's like, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about and I'm ready to receive it. Okay, the clarifier, have 8 of Cups. So 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, interesting, right? So, but I'm getting that this is referring to how much you've let go and how much you worked through this year, you know? And it's like, there may be certain fears still in there to, like on the subconscious level, after everything you've been through, that maybe just not the time, or you need to be careful with what you wish for, like kind of like stay in your safe zone. But it's not really the case. It's about what excites you, what inspires you, what gets you that extra pep in your step every day, or would be, right? Feminines, your energy is 3 of Coins, clarified by Death. Oof. So there is a new meaning to friendship and partnership that you are embracing, that you're discovering for yourself. It's like, it's been fine-tuned, but there's a lot of fine-tuning that's happened because of recent experiences, maybe even because you witnessed someone else's friendship and partnership, and it could be with the positive or the negative connotation, you know, take it how it resonates for you. This is a collective reading, right? But it's almost like you now understand the nuances, you know, how do you build trust? What do you share and why? How do you decide, you know? How do you interact in that partnership, right? What kind of activity you do together? How do you organize your mutual activity? And it might sound a little dry, but that's the big part of it, that it's so much bigger than just like going with an emotion, right? Like, oh, I like you, right? Or I feel drawn to you, or we make a great team, right? Because your skills plus my skills together, we can conquer the world, right? But then what does it mean exactly when you've made that emotional connection, that like initial there was like that initial attraction to each other? I'm not just talking romantic, of course. Then what? Then how do you organize that communication? It matters, right? To both people. And do you have a say in it, or maybe in the past you've let the other person lead the way and you just kind of followed as much as you could until you couldn't, and then you would say something. Masculines, your energy is King of Swords, clarified by 10 of Cups. So masculines actually are now seeing the connection between the logical, rational side of self and then the emotional part and connecting with other people on that emotional level. Yeah, it's an interesting reflection and recognition of masculine and feminine energy within. And masculines are understanding what makes them predominantly masculine energy, right? Like they stand strong in that masculinity. But it doesn't mean that they isolate themselves from the emotions and from being close to people on that level. And again, it means the positive, the negative, everything in between, right? There are no forbidden emotions or feelings, right? Full range is available, and it's part of the joy of life to be able to express them and to be surrounded by people who you can feel safe to express them with. What's the additional question today? Six of Cups clarified by Six of Swords. Oh, the sixes. The six as an energy, as a point in numerology, is a point in tarot actually, is about sharing publicly or connecting to others. Like up till 5, it's like kind of internal process or individual process, right? And now it's like, and I'm ready to find my place in the world, or I'm ready to tell my story to the world, right? What would be your story then? Let's see, what do the feminists need to know about it? We have, wow, Two of Cups clarified by Ten of Swords. So don't make the story look too polished and too pretty, right? It's important to show different sides of it, different aspects of it, the ups and the downs. And even for yourself, when you're remembering the story, remember the glorious times, the times of big love, big friendship, big connection, and also the times of pain and suffering, and times when it felt like nothing's ever going to be good again, or I'll never find myself, or I'll never heal from this, right? And then how you manage to come back from that. That's a big message. That's a strong message to share. And then for the masculines, we see the Chariot and Two of Pentacles. And it means really that sometimes masculines tend to exaggerate the story, or it needs to sound extra big, extra glorious to emphasize the strengths and the courage of the masculine, right? But deep down, there's always some doubt. There's always some part of it where masculines may be thinking, I'm not good enough, or I won't make it, or something along those lines. So there's always the untold part of the story. And it's important for masculines to also be honest about that part, because it's gonna be of support and it's like leading by example. It's gonna be serving an example to other masculines who are being shy and scared and just kind of dismissal about the sad or not so glorious experiences of their life, instead of embracing them and seeing how they grew and how they became stronger and better versions of themselves through those experiences, even if they were embarrassing, somehow shameful in the moment. How are the feminine seeing the connection at this time? We see the King of Coins clarified by Ten of Coins. Yeah, the feminines are definitely looking at the masculine, kind of assessing them as the potential life partner in practical ways, let's take an example of a man, like as a husband, as a father, but this is energy, so take it how it resonates for you. As someone who would be like that additional point of solving issues with, with the bank, with the accountant, with the neighbors, with whoever, whatever, like somebody who will be supportive, who will be there, who will be part of everyday life, right? And what would that be like? Like, what would that abundant, happy life be about? Who would be our friends and family? How would they be part of our lives? It's that kind of, it's a little dreamy, I'm sensing, but it's at the same time, it could be dreamy, but it's dreaming about those practical things in a good way, because it becomes a lot more real then. It's not like this fairy tale. It's not this kind of, what's it called? Surreal reality, right? Where we are supposed to do a mission together, where we are so tied energetically. Maybe there is like that special energy that pulls us together emotionally, sexually, right? But at the end of the day, we live in 3D reality, and we live among other people, and we play by these rules to a certain extent. So seeing this from a more pragmatic and realistic angle. And look at that, how the masculine see the connection. Ten of Coins and Queen of Wands. It's a very interesting synchronicity here, because we see 10 of Coins in each of these, and then there's a King and a Queen mutually. The only difference is that while for the, and we know that for the masculines, they're more 3D based, and that pentacle area is more of their area of expertise and area of focus, right? Whereas for the feminines, it's still actually the ones are the masculine energy, but it's also the energy, especially with this black cat here, it's energy of a light worker, it's energy of wisdom, it's energy of that inner fire, if anything, right? The masculines are also looking at the pragmatic way to organize their life and to live their life, you know, in long-term perspective, more in a strategic level, with the feminine, with this beautiful creature that has so much power, like raw energy, and so much wisdom as well. They're not just your usual human being, right? Like there is this, I'm sensing this energy of like putting feminine on a pedestal to a certain degree, right? But what does it mean? Like, again, at the end of the day, they want certain things in life, like earthly things, right? They want a certain lifestyle, and they're thinking now, what would that look like with their feminine down the line? Not just next week, not just next month, but what's gonna happen a few years from now. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Sorry for breaking the video a little, but well, sometimes it happens. I continue uploading the January horoscopes on my other channel, Mindful Bamboo. Please subscribe to that one as well if you haven't done so yet. I also sent a newsletter this week with some highlights on what's going on, including where I am, what I'm working on. So watch out for that. And if you're not subscribed to that, there is a link in the description box below. I love you all, and until next time,